It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, this is a team that is reeling a bit. Hoping to start the year strong, they've had trouble communicating on both ends of the floor. Very little cohesion. They're hoping to pull things together tonight to try and turn the tide. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny was saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Trail Blazers in this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got a special treat for you folks tonight. Sports is in the house. Bill, welcome to 2K Sports.
What an honor. I've been waiting for the invite for years.
And we've been waiting for the acceptance. Thanks for joining us.
Let's do this.
Take a look at the Pacers. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
You know, this team is one that has obvious talent. I mean, you look at the roster and you expect them to be one of the better teams. And you know what? They've just been a little, I don't know, disjointed here early in the season, but they are very capable.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. And Paul subbed in for Darren Collison. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Turner. On the 4 for Portland. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Nurkic is out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in the 3. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Bill, one shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hezzy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number one choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
Free throw line jump shot. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Three-pointer, Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 9 points. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top 5?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're going to stop him, but, you know, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense scorer I've ever seen in my life, where he can get 32 and hit 10 threes and wasn't really involved in the game. Just, you forget about it for one play, and all of a sudden he's in the corner and they're setting him up, or he's running off the screen. It's a lot, almost like what Reggie Miller and Ray Allen were able to do. where, yeah, you run them off screens and you tire the guys out and you kind of hope the defense forgets they're out there. But he's not a conventional get out of my way guys. I'm going to get to the rim.
Absolutely.
Score like someone like Donovan Mitchell is.
And that one's good. AI.
And after a furious run, now all of a sudden they're in the lead.
They took their bumps and lumps earlier, guys, and dusted themselves off and are back at it, fighting hard.
Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
You know, Bill, you look at the Pacers from last season, took the Cavs to Game 7, surpassing what a lot of people thought they could do.
Yeah, I think they even surpassed what probably LeBron thought they were going to do.
I think so.
They have a really good home court advantage. It's my favorite arena other than Boston
Is
of
it
all
really?
the arenas. Yeah, because they built it for basketball. I think a lot of these arenas get built for basketball and hockey, and the fans are a little bit further away and stuff like that. In Indiana, even the corners are right on the court, and if it's the right team in the right atmosphere, it's spectacular.
Great point. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Evans in for Oladipo. AI passes to O'Quinn, and he uses the glass on the layup. O'Quinn's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Nurkic. O'Quinn defending. Nurkic setting the pick for Curry. Drills it from outside. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Here's Evans. Not going to go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
And O'Quinn kicks to McDermott. Ball against Curry. 8 feet away. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And that one misses. Bill, your long-lost cousin Ben Simmons headlined a tremendous rookie class in 2017. And in fact, people might think it's the best rookie season ever in the history of the league.
A lot of good players. Hey, Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum. Do we count Simmons in that class, though? I guess
Well, since he won the Rookie of the Year, let's put him in there.
All right, we'll put him in there. I think if you come out of a year of rookies and you get one guy who has a chance to be a franchise guy, that's a good thing. We had 3. If you're doing 3 a year for 10 years, you have the most ridiculous league of all time. I think the talent ebbs and flows, and we've had stretches. Like, I think last decade, in the 2000s, especially like from about 03 to 07, 08, like we were just short all-stars. We were just short a few guys, and you saw teams like the Nets with Jason Kidd made the finals 2 years in a row, and you saw the Ben Wallace Pistons team actually win the title.
With no superstars.
Right. And you saw, you know, in 06, the Pistons, remember they were on pace to win 70 games, they had 4 All-Stars? The league just wasn't that good, and now it's flipped, and it's so loaded. I think from a talent standpoint, as good as any year since 1993.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, which 25 years ago, we're just loaded with guys who could be Hall of Famers someday, or, you know, 8-time All-Stars, things like that. So now you look at this 17 class, Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum, just right there. That's awesome. I still believe in Lonzo, and I still believe in De'Aaron Fox. I think those guys can be All-Stars too.
I like AI's approach there. High basketball IQ, understanding the situation, knockdown shot, count it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Nurkic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trip. One of the most lethal scorers in the game, All-Star Damian Lillard talks.
I like a challenge. I love.
And the Blazers, Greg, disappointed with last year's first-round defeat, but they've assembled some nice talent.
And like he said, we've seen teams jump into title contention more quickly than expected in the past.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling, flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, Harkless is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Stauskas in at the 2 spot. Trailblazers leading by 4. Last year, once again, the Pacers qualified, Bill, for the playoffs. The franchise has been consistent in terms of competing.
They have, and I was one of the many people who hated the Paul George trade. And Oladipo came in, remodeled his body.
What about him?
And was just amazing and really blossomed, not playing next to Russell Westbrook, which seems to be a recurring theme with the NBA this decade.
No, exactly.
But I voted for Oladipo for 5th place for MVP last year. They actually gave me a vote.
He was terrific.
I thought he was so valuable to what they did. And now this year,
Leonard kicks to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. And the basket by McCollum.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Paul against Lillard. Bogdanovich passes to Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Screen by Sabonis. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Paul kicks to Collison. Back to AI. And shot on the way.
That's unacceptable shot selection there, Kevin. I mean, why on earth did he think that was a good look?
The slam dunk by Aminu.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
dunk
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Yeah, solid court awareness here. AI is dependable at realizing when a teammate of his has a clean look.
So it's Portland now. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Pass to Sabonis. It's deflected. Three-pointer, Lillard. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
To the paint, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Paul against Leonard. Paul kicks to Turner. With the shot. That one wide left.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Always full of tonight's Bill Simmons. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Clark, always great to have Bill with us, a content creator who really taps into what the audience is thinking.
Could not agree with you more. Amen to all of that, Kevin. He's got a very loyal fan base and readers and viewers that share his vision, not just on sports, but on life. And that strong connection he has with them is admirable.
Paul against Lillard. AI passes to Sabonis, and good coming on the assist by AI. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portland leading by 12. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Basket good. Nurkic has got 11 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
All up top, 11 feet away. It doesn't go for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a... So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Stauskas is checked in for Turner. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. Evans and Sabonis at the forwards. Paul out there with Corey Joseph. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Clark, we all know you are one of the best players and maybe the greatest high school class ever. Guys who are now in the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. What a list of names and great players.
Yeah, terrific players, and proud and privileged to be part of that class. 1979 is what you talk about. Dominique Wilkins, Isaiah Thomas, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Terry Cummings. I could go on and on and on, but obviously some of those guys, Hall of Famers, and distinguished not just in what they did in high school and college and the pros, but in how many of them have lived their lives off the court too.
And here we go. And a wide open look for McCollum. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
AI dishes to Joseph. Sabonis, the pass to AI. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Value added whenever Sabonis catches the hot hand. Excellent at getting to his spot and capitalizing.
McCollum against Joseph. McCollum, no good. Pacers trail by 21. And Joseph kicks to Paul. The second effort, and Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 16 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Leonard with the screen on Joseph. Joseph again. It's McCollum. Curry. Good D by AI.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires from 18, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Trailblazers.
And the three ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
And he makes that one. Sabonis has got 6 in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Leonard the pass to Curry, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Now, here's AI. He's got 9. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 11.
Trying to make it hard for AI, playing him physical, but he's used to that.
McCollum against Joseph. McCollum outside Curry. Left side Leonard, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. They retain possession. Shot clock at 3, and McCollum puts up a deep 3, and it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 6th rebound on the night. Evans inside. Here's Sabonis. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Sabonis has got 20 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers leading by 15. To the inside, here's Harkless, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Down low, Harkless with the steal. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Joseph. And it's Leonard missing. The Pacers shooting 41% from the floor so far in the 3rd. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks to Harkless. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harkless has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pacers trailed by 19. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. AI dishes to Joseph. Evans passes to Paul. McCollum again. Joseph down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul dishes to Evans, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Evans has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, you know, that's exactly how you run the offense. AI is a smart player. He's an instinctive player, and he's unselfish, too.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And so it's Portland. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Young's checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Bogdanovich. And AI is subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Portland also making some changes. Turner comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Lillard subbed in for Harkless. On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Turner is out there with Nurkic, and it's Curry in at the small forward.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Trailblazers leading by 22. 1:37 left in the fourth. And it's McCollum off the drive. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 29 in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Indiana.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for C.J. McCollum.
And, you know, he was really important today. Integral, taking and making shots time and time again.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. AI kicks to Joseph. Young outside. Passes it to McDermott. Indiana moving the ball around. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Aminu comes in for Damian Lillard. And Stauskas subbed in for McCollum. They set the screen. Stolen by O'Quinn. One-on-one here. Paul dishes to O'Quinn. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Stauskas. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For